How's it going, YouTube? Chris here, my home theater. Got a brand new video for you today. Hope everyone had a wonderful and Merry Christmas this year. Now we're looking forward to the new year, and I've got a couple of videos I want to get out before I go back to work tomorrow. And this one is on the Panasonic ub820. The issue I was having in my last video is happening right now. As soon as I turn the player on, hadn't had any issues for a few days. But now here we go. So I want to show you what's going on and basically the only way to fix it. So let's turn this camera around. So there we go. This is the issue. You actually, if I take the Panasonic remote and I try to work it, say in options, the control panel, which I got the mutant in front of me, the control panel can be displayed via options. If I hit option, it does nothing. I go down here to like status and stuff that normally pulls up stuff, like picture settings, status. See, it does. Well, actually, it did pull up that time. It wouldn't pull it up a while ago. But you cannot get that off any way you try it. The only way to get it off is to unplug it and plug it back up. So unfortunate. I wish they would something would come up, and I'm trying to I'll have to unplug it and then come back and show you exactly what it'll do. So I have to pull this out, and then I have to unplug it and plug it back up. So let me do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I unplugged it, pushed everything back, and now it's rebooting and turning itself back on, and takes it a minute. And as you can see, it's gone. That is just absolutely crazy that it does that. But that's what it does. It's really unfortunate. I wish, and I don't know if it's see, it's completely gone now. I'm back to the menu. I don't want to get copyrighted, because most of the time when I do something on a Panasonic, I mean, this is your mainstream company that's making players right now, and I don't want to get copyrighted on this video for sure. But as you can see, it's totally gone now. I don't know if it's a communication issue from the player to the TV. I know I have everything set on eARC, and I think it's called the CEC or something like that, where because I can actually use the Hisense remote. As you can see, I'm moving the menus over. I can actually use the Hisense remote to actually work things. So I don't know, honestly, if it's some kind of communication error there that they haven't got worked out in an update or something. But I wish it was, because it's aggravating having to unplug it and plug it back up. And like I say, it's probably been about a week or so before it's popped up. I've been watching some Christmas movies and stuff, but it popped up as soon as I turned it on, and it booted. It came right up. So I wanted to do this video and show you guys that that is, you know, what's happening. I wish and hope they'll come up with some kind of update to get rid of that. I know some of you have posted in you know, comments in other videos that you've had the same issue. So maybe it's not the Hisense, maybe it's some other kind of coding issue, something that they just haven't worked out. But I hope they do, because I'm really digging the player now. Another thing I want to talk about is LG is, you know, going to stop making players. I know Samsung did that some years ago, which was shocking. I had a Samsung 4K player, and I thought it was pretty decent. That's when everybody had 4K players out and stuff, and they've started dwindling down. When Oppo quit, I know Samsung, I think they followed kind of right behind them. Maybe I don't know. It might have been Oppo, might have been later. I don't exactly remember the timeline. But yeah, now LG is going to quit making 4K Blu-ray players. So I mean, what's left? I mean, I don't know if some of these other cheaper manufacturers are making players now. I don't know exactly what the market is. I know mostly what I see is Sony and Panasonic and LG. That is the majority of what I see in stores at Best Buy. So now if LG is going to pull out, who's next? And as we know, Sony's pretty big, guys. If Sony happens to, and I don't see them pulling out because of their PS5, but it seems like most of these, gaming manufacturers, they want to start going digital, which I don't like. But I do have an Xbox digital because I've only got 1-2 games that I want to play, so I don't buy discs. But my PS5 has a disc, has a 4K drive. I think the PS Pro may be digital. I'm just not even interested in getting one. But maybe there are digital. But guys, if Sony decides to quit, I mean, I think 4K is probably going to be done. That's just my opinion. I may be totally wrong. Panasonic has the best players on the market. The UB9000 it's just flagship. I understand people like Oppo put them head to head. I don't. It's hard to really see the difference in some of those players without doing some kind of measuring or whatever. But I know that UB9000 is a fantastic player. I'm going to do a video on it because I had an issue about 2 weeks ago now. Should have already done a video on it, but I didn't. So I'll be doing a video on that after I finish this video on the ub820. But guys, I apologize. Somebody brought up that I say that a lot, and I'm trying to be aware of saying that particular word. I don't know. I guess I just overuse it, so I apologize. I'm trying to do better. But the ub820, this is going to be, I wanted to cover the problem, but I also want to give you some of my feedbacks on what I think of the player. Honestly, it is a great player. It has good internals. I don't have any issues with that. But where my issue comes in is the price versus what you get. I mean, I don't know if you can see back there. There's just a lot of dust on it. This player, I ain't put about 12, 13, 14 inches deep. It is not even as deep as most of your electronics is. It's not even, it's very not deep. It's very shallow. And also it's made out of plastic. I mean, the whole thing is plastic. Now, honestly, for $500, I would like to see a bigger and a little bit better chassis. And hey, throw a metal top on it or something. If you want to make the front plastic or whatever, I'm fine with that because this just has to fold down like that. Now I get that, but give us some metal on this thing for $500. Come on, Panasonic. I think you can do a little better on the build quality on the ub820, and give us a better remote. My God, that remote sucks. That's why everybody and their brother told me to buy another remote, which I was going to. And this is just like the UB9000 remote, $10 on Amazon. So Panasonic, why can't you give us a remote like that? It looks just like the 9000. I mean, we're paying. Honestly, I'm thinking we're paying a premium price at $500 for a player. That's a lot of money for a player, and $1,000 is astronomical for a player. But I'm more happy with spending $1,000 on the UB9000 than I am $500 on a piece of plastic. That's just my opinion, but that is exactly how I feel. Great internals, but you need to do something with the externals. And guys, you can comment down below and let me know if you think the same thing. But that's just my opinion of the build quality of the ub820. Fantastic player, but I mean, and it looks good from here, but actually it is just not. It's not what it needs to be. Honestly, it is not as good as it needs to be. Honestly, I've had good, results so far. Just the one issue, freezing up a couple of times. That was very early on before the updates came in, but no issues with that after that. And but I just wish they would correct that issue. And Panasonic, since these other manufacturers, I mean, Panasonic can never see my video, but I'm gonna talk to them anyway. Since these other manufacturers are kind of, leaving and stuff, and you're going to be probably one of the mainstream, what's left. Now Sony's going to hang in there, I feel like, for a good while, but their players, they're not even trying to do anything close to what Panasonic is doing. They have the I think it's the 1000 ES. I almost bought one of those, but I think I heard that they were still having the same issues. I don't know. I have the X800 first gen. It freezes up. If it weren't for that, I probably would still be using that player. It is a fantastic player. It just don't have Dolby Vision. The newer versions do. So that's why I upgraded to the 820. Panasonic needs to really step up their game a little bit on aesthetics and some of the little bug issues that people, me and other people may be having, since they're, more than likely going to be one of the only ones left. I mean, seriously. So anyway, I hope you all find this video a little informational, and you like the content of it. Just wanted to just share my thoughts of the issue that I've been having, and hopefully they'll fix, whatever's going on, because I really get tired of pulling this equipment out. It's easy. I got it. I don't have the wheels on it because of the height. I needed to lower it down. So I got the little feet adjusted all the way down, and I have them sitting on sliders where I can slide it in now. So I still get the, it's not too bad. It's just aggravating. All right. So let's turn this video camera around. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe Panasonic could get something done. I love their players. I mean, I think they're coming back with some TVs now. So maybe they're trying to get back into the game a little bit. Like I say, I love their players. They used to make fantastic. I think they were one of the ones, some of the first ones that started doing LED when LCD was out. But they, make really good players. I really like their products. So hopefully they will make something right. So I hope you liked the video. And like I said, we're going to do one on the UB9000. Just talk about a little issue I have, and I'm going to try what happened again out and see if it'll replicate. It probably still will. So hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you again in the next video.